Beauty!
This is definitely champagne sailing.
Which way are we going?
That way?
What's over there?
A jaw-dropping spectacle of nature is what we're here for. But first, we must navigate a perilous pass.
Yeah, the current is really moving the boat around. It's kind of nerve-wracking. It's even sportier when we went through last time.
But the reward is unforgettable.
We've been diving quite a lot of places around the world, but this spot is so special. It's just like favorite dive site ever.
It's been a bit wet here in Tahanea lately, and this morning was no exception. But Kaz and I couldn't wait any longer.
The weather sucks today.
I know.
It's been squally and rainy, but
Yeah.
we've got a little bit of wind, so we're gonna make way for Fakarava.
So despite the crappy conditions, we made the call to go for a soggy sail.
The glamorous part of sailing.
Yeah, the weather sucks, but can't be fair weather sailors. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. We've been waiting a couple days, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better, so we should have some light winds, but it's quite a short trip. It's like 40-something miles. And right now we have about 13, 14 knots of wind right on the beam. So we're able to sail right out of the lagoon, which is pretty cool. We're just heading up to our other tracks. We got a couple of tracks we can follow out in case the lighting gets bad for the bommies.
Bye bye, Tahanea. This is one of my favorite atolls
I love this one so much.
in the Tuamotus. I'm so happy we got to spend so much time here.
It was beautiful too.
Yeah,
The weather's been kind of shit the last 2 weeks, but
it's been a little shifty the last 2 weeks, but it's been, yeah, it's just so special, and the water is
the
so
clearest
clear.
we've seen.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're sailing in the rain. The sunshine's gonna come out though, and it's gonna be a beautiful day.
I see a little break right there.
And soon enough, the conditions improved. Quite a bit actually, which inspired me to throw up my favorite sail from our arsenal.
Well, we've come around the corner of the atoll, and I think the conditions are perfect to fly the kite. I think it'll be nice. All right, first step, furl in the jib. You ready?
Okay, ready.
Nice!
Beauty!
Awesome one.
Yeah, we're up, we're sailing.
Come to see my land.
Which way are we going?
That way?
What's over there?
It's a new anchor.
A new anchorage? Do you know the name of it?
No.
Fakarava.
Yes, Fakarava.
How long do we have to go, Skipper?
So,
So long, like all day?
yes.
All night?
Yep, it takes like hours to do that.
Yes, it'll take hours to get there. Are you on watch?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna go make a coffee. Keep a good watch, okay?
yes.
We were bummed the sail to Fakarava was such a short one. Kaz and I were loving life under these conditions.
This is definitely champagne sailing. Oh my god, it's so nice, and the sun came out and the wind picked up a little bit, so we even stabilized even more. It's amazing. I love sitting up here too. It's like such a good spot on the boat, on the front. You feel so close to the waves, and you can like feel the power of the sail pushing the boat. How are we doing, man?
We're making 4.5 to 5 knots. The conditions are beautiful. And answering some Patreon messages.
Yep.
Life's pretty good. I'm gonna eat some spaghetti pretty soon. I made a little spag bowl. That's spaghetti bolognese for those of you who don't know that terminology.
I want to play hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
Yeah.
Yay, I'm so excited to play hide and seek. So hard to hide on the boat. Never any good hiding places for me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ready or not, here I come. Are they downstairs? No, I don't see them down here. I'm gonna hold you over here. Oh. Okay, cheers.
Really?
Sierra's picture with the white camera. Yeah, good job. Good job, Sierra.
Oh, it's so nice. Look at this. Good picture. That's your first Polaroid, Sierra. How far away are we?
2 miles?
Okay. Take down the spinnaker?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's been treating us so good today. It's been so amazing. Here we go. Another pass. The only thing that is important with this one is that we do not go right when we go in there, because then you will run aground real fast. Hopefully, I think it's gonna be some current against us. But last time we arrived in here, it was blowing like 25 knots and a huge swell. So that's not happening today, so I hope it's not gonna be super hectic.
Even though we'd navigated this pass before, it's always an intimidating experience with no room for error. Complacency leads to accidents, especially in sailing, so we had to stay fully focused.
So it's a bit nerve-wracking. It's like current, shallows. Woo! Feel like we picked up some speed, no? Okay. Okay, so we actually have a little bit of current against us, which is amazing, because I feel like if it was really flooding, it would be hard to kind of, you know, go through it controllably. Yeah, look at this stuff. Yeah, I feel like the chart is pretty accurate here, so we're just gonna follow the chart because I don't know, it's very hard to see the markers. You can see the current ripping through. Little whirlpools.
Slowly but surely, we eased into the current. It pushed against us, allowing me to motor Delos for better control as she powered through. If the current were with us, I would still need to keep power on for good steerage with the rudder, which means we'd be going way faster and give me less time to react.
Ripping right here, like right here. So it's pretty strong. You can see all the current here, and there's the anchorage, but we have to go like around like that and then in. Yeah, the current is really moving the boat around. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Look at all this current right here. It's even sportier than we went through last time, but I feel like we have a bit more experience now. But it would be really hard to go through these passes at the wrong time if you didn't have like a strong engine or an engine that you can rely on. It would be very sketchy. Feel a bit more comfortable, even though it's more hectic than last time.
But eventually, we cleared the pass and put Delos safely on the hook, just in time for sundowners.
Cheers!
Cheers, we're set. Hello, Fakarava.
Successful passage.
Good, I got atoll, boy.
That's a big Hanano.
That's a big Hanano. Hi, Sierra.
Hello.
Do you know what today is?
It's Sunday.
Today's Sunday Fun Day!
Yeah.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go snorkeling, and then we're gonna go scuba diving in the South Pass in Fakarava, which is amazing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
One of the greatest joys of living on the water is sharing our love for it with Sierra. The ocean has taught us so much: patience, respect for nature, and the importance of exploring the unknown. From a young age, we've immersed her in the beauty and wonder of the ocean, hoping she would develop the same love for it that we have. And lately, Sierra's been showing a lot more confidence in the water. She used to cling to us, nervous and unsure. But look at her now. She's swimming on her own, confidently navigating the current, even with the sharks around. She's truly in her element. Now, if we could only get her to occasionally put her head underwater, it would totally blow her mind. But all things in time. There is no greater feeling than seeing your child embrace the thing you love so much. I can't help but feel a great sense of pride.
Sierra, you swam in the middle of the pass in deep water with sharks and fishies all around you, and you had no floaties on, just your flippers and your goggles. Good job.
But now it was time for the adults to venture a bit deeper and prepare to encounter one of the ocean's most thrilling spectacles: the gathering of sharks at the Fakarava South Pass.
So South Pass here in Fakarava is one of my favorite dive sites ever. We've been diving quite a lot of places around the world, but this spot is so special. It's just like we were here, I guess, almost a year ago now, and did a bunch of diving. The grouper spawning was going on. We made a video about that too, which was incredible to experience. It's not gonna be that many groupers now, I think, because they're not spawning right now, but I'm hoping a tons of sharks and really amazing fish life. It's just really, really cool to be back here.
And boy, were we glad that we did. The waters in this part of the world are a stunning testament to a healthy marine environment. It's teeming with life, from vibrant corals to schools of fish, and of course, the massive gathering of sharks that we had come back to see. But there is something a little off since our last visit here. It's an El Nino year, which means warmer waters. This brings an increased cyclone risk, which is one of the reasons why we sailed to the Marquesas. But it also means the potential for coral bleaching increases drastically. And it appears that our favorite dive site here in the Tuamotus was having a very bad bout that apparently had started only a few weeks earlier. Coral can get stressed out, just like you and me. There's a lot of things that can stress coral, and one of them just happens to be warmer than normal water. When coral gets stressed, it expels the microscopic algae that live in their tissues. Without this algae, the coral can first appear almost fluorescent, and then a pale, sickly color of white as their skeleton is revealed. It's not a permanent condition, and corals can recover, as long as the bleaching event isn't too long. But this condition leaves them at risk of starvation and other diseases that can permanently kill the reef. As ocean temperatures rise and exceed the norms, mass coral bleaching events are becoming more and more common. And it was a real eye-opening experience to see the difference since our last dive only a few months ago. But it's not all bad, and we crossed our fingers that one of our favorite places in the whole wide world would in fact recover. And we went about our business of witnessing the amazing display of underwater life still right in front of us. Leaving the shallow reef behind, we head down towards the edge of the coral structure, down to about 90 feet, known as the Wall of Sharks. With every fin stroke, the excitement grows as we approach this legendary spot. There they were, hundreds of gray and black tip reef sharks, patrolling the waters like guardians. This place is famous for its dense shark population, as they congregate in the currents in search of food, which at first can be a little intimidating. We keep our distance at first, and swim into a cave to get out of the current, and not disturb the sharks. If you swim right through them, they won't bother you, but you'll surely bother them. From here, we take a moment to watch and observe the sheer beauty of nature all around us. The cave is at nearly 90 feet though, and we're burning through air at a furious rate. With our hearts racing, we venture out of the cave and into the swirling mass of sharks. They circle us, their curious eyes inspecting these strange new visitors. Black tips are like puppy dogs. However, grays are a little bigger and can occasionally be territorial or aggressive, especially if you happen to be spearfishing in their house. But we're not, so aside from doing something absolutely ridiculous, they're no threat to us. Yet, we feel a surprising sense of peace here, knowing that for this brief moment in time, we're sharing the same space. We feel in tune with nature and are very grateful for the opportunity to experience these amazing animals up close and personal. After the thrilling encounter, we let the current carry us back towards the shallows. The adrenaline begins to fade, replaced by a profound sense of awe and respect for this underwater world that we love so much. We feel truly fortunate to be able to witness it, and hope that you're able to as well. Up next on Delos, our time in French Polynesia is winding down, and big changes are on the horizon. So we make the most of this incredible atoll while we can, exploring both above and below the surface.